And new at 4, yet another person has been detained after their immigration hearing here in Portland. And this time it was captured on camera. Today, Celine Stevens spoke with a couple who witnessed this all go down. And Celine, what did they have to say?
Tim, so those witnesses were pulling into work when they saw those ICE agents about to detain a man that they had pulled over right here along 2nd Avenue and Main Street. Now, we know that that man was coming from his immigration hearing with his mother, and despite his legal representative being on scene with him, it still wasn't enough to stop him from being detained.
It is devastating to watch this unfold in my city.
This video, taken by Tristan Edwards Wednesday morning, shows a man being taken away from his car in downtown Portland and moved into a black SUV by Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents. Edwards and her husband, Grant Hartley, who are both attorneys, were arriving to work when they came across this scene.
I walked around and I saw that his badge said ICE on it, and so I immediately got my phone out and started recording the interaction.
According to court documents, the man detained, identified as EATB, is from Colombia and is seeking asylum. His attorney, Yesenia Martinez, who was the woman seen in the video, says he had just appeared in immigration court with his mother when soon after leaving, he was pulled over.
Then I got a call from his mother because they were being followed by a vehicle with people that they could see had their faces covered with masks.
While it wasn't a total shock to Martinez, it still caught her off guard.
I didn't think he would necessarily be detained in the manner that he was detained, and I thought that after the case was going to continue, that he wasn't necessarily at risk for being detained because he had been following all his requirements.
Hartley and Edwards watching it all unfold from the sidewalk.
I think it's a very helpless feeling when you're an advocate for somebody and your job is to defend their rights and you see those rights being violated, but there's very little you can do because these are federal officers.
You can imagine that for anybody who is an immigrant right now, I am sure it is a terrifying time to even be alive.
Martinez says an agent claimed her client had missed a check-in.
I said, no, he hasn't, because those are things that I monitor with my clients to make sure that they're complying with all of the requirements to not be detained. I showed them the phone, and then their story changed. Well, he's an enforcement priority.
This marking the 5th known detainment of an asylum seeker in Portland following an immigration hearing.
It makes me angry to see our neighbors, our community members, people who are contributing positively to our community being taken for no other reason than they are living here with, a non-citizen status.
I reached out to ICE to learn more about the specifics of EATB's case, but I have not yet heard back. Now, Martinez says that she was not allowed to see her client yesterday when he was being held at the Portland ICE facility, and now he's being held at the detention center in Tacoma. Tim?
Wow, more to come. Celine, thank you.